Hello all, Jeff here with a new video back in the GT Endurance Hopper on Forza Motorsport 7 with this, the 2018 KTM X-Bow GT4. You may be thinking, where is that livery that was on the car when it first came to Forza 7? Well, that's gone for some reason, because yep, it used to look like this. It used to have this number 22 True Racing livery. Now it's just plain matte black. And yeah, that plain car is now on Forza Horizon 4 as well. In my previous video, Saint Nick couldn't get a victory, so I'm going to try and get him a victory here in the X-Bow. Since it doesn't have a proper livery anymore, I've just plastered the car with Newton Motorsports logos on it. But anyway, I thought I'd go with this car because it's a handling car, and we're on a handling track, Hockenheim short. So here we go, the 458 just goes for a massive dive bomb, takes out the M8. So the M3 is going to capitalise here. Oh, I get a bit of a tap as well. However, I've gained 3 positions out of that. Thanks, Nissan GTR. But yeah, I've went with this car because yep, it is a very good handling car. However, in previous races I've done, I've tried to make this as much of a speed build as it can possibly be. So, oh, hello, the Porsche's had a bit of a moment here. Yeah, he almost lost it, and the GTR's going to get around the outside. So, fair play to him. I was, stuck in someone else's trouble. Anyway, the Audi R8 has been pushed wide by the Bentley and now the Ford GT. However, he retains the position as we finish lap 1. And it looks like the Bentley, yep, he's off. He's on the drag strip, so just got to be, yep. Oh, he nearly, the GTR nearly takes him out. Because of that wide exit, the Bentley's got a much better run. I get a couple of wheels on the grass, but the GTR's like, yeah, you're faster, mate. Go in front of me. But anyway, oh, as I get a few wheels over the curb. Oh, that's no good. So I've lost a couple of positions there. The M3, oh, I think he just clipped the tyre wall, got away with it. The Nissan GTR is going to get away. But yeah, previous races I tried to make this as much of a speed build as it can be. As a result, it kind of suffers at what it does best as the M3 gets on the grass. I've given him a tap, let him stay in front. The Bentley's had a bit of a moment there. But this tends to understeer a bit because it's got the stock tyre width with this tune as the Porsche goes off. The stock tyre width at the front as I decide to go in the pits, get some clean air, see how I go, get some fast clean laps and hopefully start up the front for the next race. So yeah, this tune, it's got, as wide a rear tyres as you can possibly have. It's got the skinniest front tyres that you can possibly have on the car, so it kind of suffers in turning as a result. So yeah, I mean, it does, I have robbed this tune of the handling that, that's capable of, but I want to give it a bit more power in case we go to speed tracks. Anyway, it's lap 15, so I'm in 8th position here. It's not the best. I thought I'd go for something like this because there were 24 cars in the lobby before this race started. However, people left just before the race started, which was a shame. I wanted to do the 24th to first achievement, but wasn't to be. Finished 8th, and I got the second fastest clean lap of the race. So that's going to put me up the front of the grid and pole position because the guy that won, well, he's left the lobby. So there's only 12 of us now. However, that guy in the red Audi R8, we are going to have a really good battle here. Twisted Binky, his name is. So yeah, it's 2 very different cars battling it out for the outright lead. That's what you want to see. I've maintained the lead up until lap 2 as we go into this section. So yeah, the R8 looks very blanded. He's giving me a tap, so yep, he's just showing it, maybe it does have slightly better mid-corner handling. Anyway, we go onto the straightaway. I feel this is a bit more stable. However, the Audi has got a really good run out of there into the last turn, so he's going to take the lead. I'm going to get in his slipstream, see if I can, take advantage of that. So, just keeping up with him, see what happens. And yeah, and one thing I noticed with my KTM is this thing struggles with braking because this tune has the stock brakes, which, isn't that good for GT racing. However, I got a really good launch out of turn 2. I'm right up behind the Audi now. So yeah, this was a really good scrap. I gained a bit of ground there on the Audi. Now the thing is, the Lamborghini V10 engine cars are some of the best in the division. That is the Audi R8, yep, Lamborghini V10, as well as the Lamborghini Gallardo and Huracan. Very, very good cars in this division. And this is a bit of an underdog car if you think about it, the KTM X-Bow. You don't see many people using it. But anyway, keeping up with him, that's the main thing. And capitalise on any mistakes that he makes. So as you can see, he's gone way too hot there. And it's gonna cost him here because he's on the grass and I'm gonna take the lead back. Thanks, mate. So end of lap 3, in the lead. However, later on, I was banging on the limiter a bit down the straight, and Yearly Binky is gonna take the lead back. So a very, very good battle here. However, I get the launch out of turn 2 and I'm gonna get the lead. There's a slight tap there. So here we go, another tap. So we go into this flat out right-hander here. I thought I was clear, bang! An unintended block. I thought I was clear, but I wasn't. However, no one's spun, no one's race is ruined. However, there's another Audi R8 that's in contention here. However, it is now just between me and Yearly Binky. So lap 7 it is, as we go into this left-handed hairpin and into the right-handed hairpin. Something happens here. Binky goes for the massive dive bomb and makes the move stick. To be honest, I'll wear that because I did block him before. So you know what? Let's just race and see what happens. So it's lap 7 into this left-right section. Got to be really smooth out of here because if you take one corner too hot, you're going to have a really shallow entry into the next corner. As that's what's happened to Yearly Binky, because I'm going to get on the inside here. And the thing is, GT Endurance, you have to pit. So he wanted to pit there. However, I already had the inside, so Yearly Binky has no choice but to just get off the banking and try and get into the pits as quickly as possible, and he's done that. So yeah, that's just a little bit of gamesmanship, if you could say that. Now, the next lap, I decided to go into the pits, and to be honest, I've made an absolute meal of the pit entry as well, taking some cones out. But here we go. So we go into the pits, out of the pits. Second on the track, the guy that's in the lead now, he hasn't pitted yet. So I've gone out ahead of Yearly Binky. So yeah, it's on for young and old here as we go to the end of lap 10. So we go into the banking here. There is a cone in the middle of the track. There it is. That just slowed me down slightly, and that's going to give the R8 of Yearly Binky a chance to get by me. He's got a lot better straight line speed, so see you later from that point of view. However, it isn't see you later because I'm still right up behind him. Get a half decent launch out of turn 1, turn 2, and I'm right behind him again. So a very, very good scrap here between the two of us. And now there's only 6 people left in the race, just as many as the 2005 United States Grand Prix, held on pretty much the same circuit. However, there's more action in this one. We've got an Audi R8 and a KTM X-Bow. Binky has gone wide into the hairpin, and that's going to give me the opportunity to take the lead. However, he's got the inside from the next corner, so you just never know what's going to happen here. So what's going to happen? Is he going to make the move? Well, I thought, you know what, better safe than sorry. He's got the inside, and we'll fight another day. And you know what, we've got 4 and a bit laps left to go, so you just never know what's going to happen. I'll get a better launch out of that last right-hander. So it's just a matter of getting in his slipstream, trying to keep up as much as I can. Entering the banking, I feel this car is a bit stronger than the R8, but once it gets out of this right-hander, momentum is all with the Audi R8 because he's got much better straight line speed. He's swerving a bit here, to be honest. I don't know why he's doing that. He shouldn't have to because he's got much better straight line speed than I do. As we go into turn 1, lap 12. So here we go. I've got to be able to launch. Yeah, turn 2 seems to be a really good corner for this car compared to the R8. As I'm right up behind Yearly Binky here. He goes wide into turn 4. He's gone really wide. In fact, he's hit some sand, and that's given me the lead. End of lap 14, Yearly Binky has caught up to me. So, yeah, you just never know what's going to happen. As we go into the banking, and we are about to start the final lap of the race. Very good scrap going on here. We've shared the lead a fair bit in this race. Cross the line, 1 lap to go. Yearly Binky got the better straight line speed. He's got the better brakes. So I get on the inside, see what I can do. We go into turn 1. Yearly Binky right up behind me. As we go out of turn 2, yep, this car launches out of turn 2 so well. Really happy with it. As we've got a back marker in another Audi R8 that has just hit the sand. So he could play a factor in this race. And being an Audi R8, you'd think he'd be helping the other Audi R8 that's in the lead. But we'll just see what happens. So we go into this right-hander. Yearly Binky's taking it fairly wide, to be honest. But you know what? He's still keeping up with me. You just never know what's going to happen. And this part is all momentum. The Audi, what's he going to do? He's going to let me through. He's hit a cone. Now how's that going to pan out for Yearly Binky? Is he going to get through nicely or not? We'll have a look behind. He's actually been held up by the back marker, so that's cost him the race. Because yeah, he was right up behind me before the back marker. He could have got a run on me to the line on the straightaway. But because of that back marker, I'm going to win this race. It was an absolute shame because that was an amazing battle with that guy. We all agreed. Awesome race. Yeah, we both made a couple of mistakes, but that's racing. And you know what? There you have it. I have shared the tune for this car. It's called GT Speed. And the description, Forza GT Endurance. So if you like the video, smash the thumbs up button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and if you want to see more, subscribe and tap the notification icon. Anyway, this is Jeff here, and happy racing. Cheers.